Now the Pittsburgh School of Screen Door Repair tells you to always cut towards yourself. What I've got here is pretty exciting. These are the Volkl Glueless Vacuum Climbing Skins. I used to have the geckos, remember the gecko skins? I still have them. I used them last year, but unfortunately the glue or the non-glue stuff on the back, the silicone stuff, started to actually peel off and get stuck to the skis. And I had my friend at the ski house there order the universal one, so apparently I've got to trim these down to the side. So we got in the bag, there's the skins protected, and then there's the hardware to put everything together. So I guess that's just for the tails, because the tips have the hardware on it already. Oh. Okay, so, and the trim tool. This is a very handy trim tool. It's an X-Acto knife. Great. So anyhow, my skis are 106 millimeters in underfoot. I am definitely going to have to trim these down. Got that nice flashy orange on the bottom. There's no branding or anything on them, which is, kind of nice. I like that. Hagen here and Volkl there. So I imagine that Hagen is the company that actually manufactures these, because you can find them branded under Faction as well. That's the stuff there. Like it's sticky enough, like you can see here. It's stuck to my hand, but it does come off. It sticks to itself, but then it also comes off a lot easier than like your glued skins. And then if you get them wet, you can just dry them off. If you get stuff on there, you can just wet it down and take it off as well. If you peel this all the way back, boom, so there's a Volkl branding on which is, I don't know, that's kind of funny. There's a nice little watermark on the bottom of the skin there, on the sticky. Here's what's inside this bag. Your tail pieces, yeah, and then there's your tail clips. So this piece here, this gets the right taper on the tail there, yeah. So you can see that matches up to get you the right taper there. Oh, and it's a nice ice scraper too. 6 pairs of these, and they just sort of snap together like that. Read through these instructions. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I see. So what they say to do is the G3s come with a handy trimming tool. This, for a $250 pair of skins, this is a joke. Mark it with a pencil, cut the pencil line with your X-Acto knife. I'm going to figure out how to do this. You can write the hate mail to Volkl. First impressions, skins are nice. This is shit. And the instructions on how to do it. Here's what I used to do this. I used a tape measure, a pair of vice grips, an awl or a punch, whatever you've got. A nail would probably work as well. And then the super sophisticated cutting tool. I got the skins here. I'm going to give my bases a bit of a wipe down with here. Okay, so let's get rid of so I'm going to stick this right on the ski there. Just right down the middle. Right? Okay. They want you to mark it and then trim it. That's just silly. And here we go. We'll see how easy this is to do. Okay, so I'm trimming. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the skin off and I'm going to move it over just slightly. I want to move it over twice the distance that I want it from the edge. So right now that's about where I want it. So I need to move it over twice that. So I'll move it over to about here so that when I take this off, it fits in the middle of those two. The distance from the edge is more or less uniform. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to trim on this edge. Take them off again. Okay. It's a perfect distance all the way around. You can see some of the P-tex, but all of the edge. So that's about what you want. So that wasn't actually too difficult. Here's your tail. This is it says right here. Can you read that? Cutting jig, ice scraper. Hole positions, 3 rivets. That's not super helpful to have 4 holes when they only want 3. Here's the instruction manual. Let's go to the English side. So they've only at multi-fit skins. Only 4 multi-fit skins. So that's a different jig than we've got. So they're saying you want your skins to be about 1 inch from the end of your ski. So 25 millimeters is 1 inch. Oh, that's good. They give you no instructions on how to do this. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna put it in like this. About 1 inch, 25 millimeters from the back of the ski. I'm gonna get my my cutting tool, back it right down to there. There. Was that cutting my ski? Nope. Okay. So the jig. Jig / ice scraper. I'm gonna grab my awl and I'm gonna stick through these holes. So there's 1, 2, 3. You're gonna put these on with your rivets. Like which way's up, which way's down. Tail piece, 3 rivets for the tail. What do you think? Gray side up, white side up? The jig can go. Push those rivets through the holes I just made. That's like that. And then you pop these rivets on. A pair of vice grips. It's not very pretty, but it's certainly in there. For the tail clip, you just slide it on, I guess. Push that through. It slides on. And then you clip it. And there you go. The clips that they've sent me, these plastic clips, are not the same clips that are in the instructions. The jig that they gave us is not the same jig that's in the instructions. Okay, so I got the skins on. It wasn't too much of a pain in the butt. Certainly what I would recommend is not following the instructions that are given in the pamphlet. They were all but useless. Follow the instructions on this video and you'll probably get a skin done in 10 minutes or so. And I did get my wife's done right after this, and they probably took me for the pair doing it the second time. They probably took me 15 minutes or something like that. So not difficult at all to do. Just want to thank Steve at the ski house for ordering these skins in for me. I'll see ya.